Hey. Alright, so we got birds messing with us. So now I have my own two personal dogs, Sambuca and Kahlua. And then I have Boomer. It's the first full day here. Dog reactive dog. So there's no leashes. So I just, come on guys. Kahlua, Boomer, come on. So I want to see the movement around dogs that are stable. So that way if there is an accident, if he does mess up, if she does mess up, my dogs won't react back. So that way I just have to deal with one dog. Again, I'm a firm believer in putting yourself in a position to be successful. And last night, 24 hours ago, she was trying to get at her in the house. So, and then today we've seen her with a leash with the entire pack. And now I want to see, come on guys, Boomer, hey, come on. I want to see some movement without the leash. Sambuca, come on. So given distance, I like that a lot. Ears back, paying attention to me. Well, kind of. That's going to come more as the week progresses. What I don't want her to do is hide. So if she's using the bathroom, cool. If she's smelling, cool. If she's hiding, trying to get space away from the dogs, not cool. So I feel like she's being curious about the situation. Maybe gonna start peeing or pooping. Totally cool with that. Cool. Sambuca. Alright, so there's dogs in the distance that are having dog fights or barking or whatever. So she's having a reaction to that. Hey! So I don't want outside stimulus to interfere with what we're doing. So see my dog? See his stance? See that back leg? Hey! Go! So I want all that to stop. Kalua's chilled out. Come on. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey, go. So I don't want her touching me. I don't want her coming on me. I don't want her running into me. I don't want her leaning on me. I don't want her sitting on me. I want to be able to give her affection without altering her behavior. So again, she's just kind of still checking out the environment, which is cool because the few times that she's been in the environment so far, see there's a bird. Stop. Go. Go. So I don't need him to be tense. He could actually make her nervous, and then she could act out based upon his tension toward the birds. So we have to kind of be aware of what's going on around us, but we also have to kind of be able to mentally step back from the close-up picture to look at the big picture, and that could influence things as well. So anytime she's drinking, anytime she's peeing, anytime she's sniffing, that's good. That's bringing her out of that shell, bringing her out of the nervousness of fear of other dogs. A nervous dog isn't going to be drinking. A nervous dog is going to be too aware of the other dogs that are here. Hey! So it's starting to get dark now, but she's looking at a bird that was flying by and she got all stiff. So this is really good. So if you look on the other side of us is like fields and stuff, and we're the last house on the block, and we actually don't really have any neighbors to speak of. This is more for the owners of Boomer, so that is a little bar that's associated with this property. They used to have parties this is like a party house back in the 70s. And then you got the field, and then you got the freeway, the mountains over there, and then all this is kind of our property, but it's not my property, it's a landlord's property, so that's not open really to me. There's a fence that runs along here, and then on the other side of that is also just kind of field like this. So we don't have a lot of neighbors, so because of that we have a lot of squirrels, we have a lot of birds, we have a lot of cats, we have a lot of, on the other side of this, there's a lot of homeless people. They all set up their tents and stuff. on the other side over here. That again, that's all field, and then it's like it goes down into like a wash. Oh, I know. Get a little surrounding here. I think I've been up here once. See, I'm telling you, this used to be like a crazy party house, man. Ow, I just cut myself on the fence. That's awesome. So this is on top of the carport where that car is parked. And so you can kind of get an overall view. See, it's our property here. The landlord has 2 Jaguar XJSs. And then on the other side is this field over there. And then the neighborhood starts way over there. So you see there's a house right there. There's a street that comes down. And then the neighborhood is on that side of the street. On this side of the street is only this house. And there's a little church across the street. And then that's all field. And that's where all the homeless people hang out. So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, they used to come up here and just party and pass out. Then they had the pool and the hot tub and the bar. And underneath the carport right here, they had have a barbecue and a sink and a countertop. So, little tour of the casa. There we go. What was that? What was that? So, she's doing really good. Tomorrow she'll probably be out with the pack, and I'll just kind of let her drag the leash a little bit, and then after a day or so, I'll take the leash up once I see dogs running up to her and sniffing her, and she's sniffing back. That's what I want to see, is I want to see her sniffing back. So, like, even right now, she's kind of pacing back and forth. That's that excitement that's just kind of hanging out in her, and I want to go ahead and decrease that a little bit. Good girl. Good girl. So, anyway, good old Boomer's doing good. I'm going to go ahead and bring the rest of the pack out here in a few minutes. And then, time to go get a pizza. It's a beautiful night out. Probably 80 degrees. It's not a cool night by any means, but it's not hot either. So I'll take these nights all the time. So, all right, folks. Hope you all have a good night. I appreciate you subscribing. If you did like this video, do me a favor and do a thumbs up and give me a little input at the bottom. You know, say something, anything. I'm trying to build up this channel. The more comments I get, the more subscriptions I get, the higher up the food chain I go. So what I want to do is try to make an obstacle course over here for the dogs. I think that would be a lot of fun. I have the room to do it. You know, I can put it in the back here and fence it all in, but all that costs money, and I'm going to try to up my YouTube situation and then start doing the advertising and stuff like that on it. And see where it leads me. Some people are making a lot of money doing that stuff, and who knows how long this YouTube bubble is going to last. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Hey, girl. Hey. Hey. Go. So real easy, whenever they try to jump on you, you walk into their space. So I was kind of at a off angle, so when she tried to jump on me, so afterwards I walk into her space. Not to scare. Again, if I were to chase, then that would be a kind of a fearful thing. But if I walk into that space and she gives it to me, go. Then I stop. It's not a scary thing. Go. It's a respect thing. So, but if I'm able to walk into her space, she's not going to try to jump on me. But right now, hey, keep the plants alive. Right now, when I gave affection, See, I haven't been giving a lot of affection to her. So when I give affection to her, then that demonstrated that I was soft in that moment. So then she decided to go ahead and try to jump on me. So that's that living in the present that a lot of the trainers talk about, is we want to see right here, right now, how she's behaving. Hey. Good girl. Go. So you can cut that off by, after you give the affection, just send her away. She's not mad or scared or anything like that. She just, okay, my time is up. And then eventually, after a week or so, where I know she's not going to jump on me, I know she's not going to take advantage of my affection toward her, then I don't have to do that kind of stuff. But right now, when we're trying to transition the types of behavior that she's exhibiting, we want to, hey. So that bird got her to focus. So now she's looking at me. Go. Go. She goes, I stop. See, if I were to keep chasing her, then she'd start getting nervous. And again, if I'm mad or angry or frustrated or nervous, oh, please go on. You know, that's going to change her in a negative way as well. So, hey! See, when she's looking like that, we just want to go ahead and I know it's getting dark right now. I apologize, but I'm about to wrap up the video. Just wanted to show the owners, hey, you know, this is more of a smaller dog park setting, especially for her, because she doesn't know the pack. It just happens to be the pack is kind of a little bit more chill, a little bit more under control than most dogs at the dog park. So a dog that's nervous of dogs or fearful of dogs or reactive to dogs definitely needs a place where they can learn to trust dogs. Hey, learn to trust that the dogs aren't going to try to take advantage of her, roll her, or the fact that she can't take advantage of them either. So that's why we're doing the basics right now. Give me space. Don't stare. Don't get all focused. Again, the two bad words that I hate, is focus and intensity. I don't want the dog intense. I don't want him focused. Her focused. Now, if you're doing different types of training, you want that focus. But for what I'm doing here, trying to settle the dog down, calm the dog down. Hey. See how her habit is there's nothing really out there. I'm sure there is way out there, but she shouldn't be. See the ears. Hey. So I don't want her to focus on any of that stuff, because that in my opinion is a spring that kind of catapults her toward some of the misbehaviors, the reason she ended up here in the first place. So, all right, folks, do me a favor, hit that subscription button on the YouTube. Again, I hate the word subscription. It doesn't cost anything. It's just kind of like a follower or a friend or whatever you call it. And then if you can leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Hey, come here. There she is. Hey, good girl. Good girl. Kalua. And Sambuca is in a very tense state, so I'm not going to pet him. Go. 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 All right, folks. Have a good night.